Top of the top, we are back at the spot. We are week 2. This is the 3684 Locks Hill project. So this one, actually, truth be told, we are probably at like week 6 or 7 on this one. It took a long time to get estimates, to go through estimates, to get everything set up just for us to get started. So it took a lot longer with this one, and I'll explain some of that stuff on the back end. But we have got some work done. I'm gonna walk you guys through. We've actually got a lot of demo work done from what y'all saw in the original video. So I'm gonna walk you guys through and show y'all where we're at. But before I do that, you already know what I say every time. I need you to take a second, like, share, subscribe, share it with 3 people for me. That's all I ask. Let's grow this page, let's grow this community. I definitely want to spend time and encourage other investors and show people how to do this. So do that for me, and let's get started. Come on. So heading in, you will see there have been some drastic changes. I'm gonna talk to you guys about some of the things I plan on doing, as well as some of the work done. This wall has been removed. This wall has been removed as well. And we actually found out that all of these are load-bearing walls. With the way that the trusses run, it stops, you can see it stops on this wall up here, and it's bearing a load from the second floor. And then, I don't know if you could see this side. They actually stop, oh, you can see right here. So you see that you have a truss running this way, and it's bearing a load on this wall here. So I thought we would just be able to add a LVL, but with all the support on the wall, we're actually gonna have to add some columns. So I had to get that today. I got some 4x4 columns. We're gonna add 3 of them. We'll add 1 in this corner here, 1 right about there, and then we'll add 1 at the end over here, as well as LVL supports. And this one right here is gonna be a little bit close to where our island's gonna be in the kitchen. Our island, let me see if we have that marked off. We don't, but our island is gonna be, the corner of it is gonna be about 3 feet from where we are going to put this, this 4x4 column here. So you can see they've basically torn out everything. We still need to trash some things out, but all the appliances are out. And this flooring, it was a tile floor, and I'm gonna just do hardwood all the way throughout. The good thing about hardwood is you can restore it. I'm gonna try to match this up. I took out the tile here as well in front of the fireplace, and I'm gonna just run hardwood all the way throughout to try to match this up. I'm still figuring out what I'm gonna do with this TV box, but I hate the TV box, so I know we're gonna take that out, but I'm still figuring out some of the final aspects of that, as well as the screen door. I wanted to do an accordion door here, but I just don't think I have enough space. And then also with the brick exterior, it might be more trouble than what it's worth. So I'm looking at some door options as well. And you can see right here, this is what our kitchen cabinet layout is gonna look like. So we have that right there. We have 42 inches. This is gonna be our vanity here. And then these are all the back cabinets here. So, oh, and I actually added, I don't know if it's on here, I'm adding a wine fridge. So originally we were gonna have a cabinet here, but I'm adding a wine fridge, which I think is gonna be a very nice touch, especially with this type of home and the price point that this home is gonna be potentially selling at. These are just some of our appliances in here, and then some of the cabinets we still need to get rid of. They are going to be over here finishing this trash out tomorrow. So all of these floors are going to be hardwood, even in here, leading into this pantry area. We pulled all this up. This is just gonna be straight hardwood throughout. So, should be a nice touch. I think it will definitely come together well. This fridge is blocking this. Oh, never mind. So we've pulled all these floors up as well. There's a lot of demo work. These guys actually banged that out pretty quickly, which I was really excited about that. But just this project took a pretty long time for the prep. I would say the contractor thing, one thing that I would say, one lesson learned is if you're buying around the holidays, just make sure you anticipate more holding costs. Just because one, it's so hard to get people to give you any type of estimates. A lot of people are on vacation and such. And in this house being so big, it took me so long to get somebody to give estimates. I had people come that said they were gonna give estimates. They didn't even give an estimate. So I ended up working with a contractor I'm working with on another project. And so he provided me an estimate and we are rocking and rolling. So in here, we pulled up all the flooring. It was a carpet. We actually had some mildew in here on some of the carpets, so we needed to get rid of that. And then there was tile over here in front of this screen door. And this is another one potentially I wanted to do some type of floor to ceiling window action, but I'm just not sure if the juice is gonna be worth the squeeze. I gotta see potentially what that's gonna cost to do something like that, but it would be a nice touch for the master. And if you come in here, you can check out this master bathroom. And we have removed all of the tile. If you remember, there was a massive tub in here. And that's gone. We're gonna be adding a freestanding bathtub. It's gonna be really, really nice. I already had that. We're retiling everything in here. We're gonna get rid of that shower seat. Probably just add something that can be retracted up and down, as opposed to having a permanent one like that. And here we've taken out the toilet. And we're gonna have one in here with a duvet. I still haven't picked out what my vanity situation is gonna be in here. This was shaped so awkwardly, but now that we've kind of ripped out that medicine cabinet area, I think I'm gonna take all of that down and I'll just have two separate floating vanities. So there'll be one here, and then add shelving in the center. Exposed shelving is what I'm thinking. So, but I haven't finalized on that just yet. And here, all we really did was just take out the carpet. We had to taking out carpet everywhere. We're gonna be coming with new carpet in the bedrooms and then hardwood in a lot of the common areas, on the bottom floor at least. And that's just to give it that nice finish, that nice feel. This is gonna be my most expensive rehab to date. And when it's done, it's gonna be my most expensive home that I've sold to date as well. So we are kind of sparing no expense. This is another part of the demo that just hasn't been completed yet, but it will be. They are going to be removing this vinyl screen you see here, and we're just going to add 4 columns, and we will do some decorative stuff with it, kind of to match the brick, and we're just going to go with that as opposed to having this vinyl screen. It's kind of, it doesn't really serve much of a purpose for us. And when you come over here, we've actually started the framing already. We've done some framing. If you remember, initially the closet was here for this room, but we actually moved it over here. This is where the original closet was, before the previous owner started trying to do work in here. And then this is our half bath. And so we'll have a vanity and a toilet in here. And then kind of leading this way, let me take you around. So this is gonna be one of the front rooms. It's gonna have a full bath. And you can kind of see the bathroom layout here. We have a little issue when they redid this framing. Initially, this piping you see was for the half bath. So the half bath actually extended over here. And so I had them change the framing and basically stop the half bath, like just do it, make it just like basically like a square. But then this is supposed to be a shower area, but it's a bit too narrow. The shower faucet is gonna be on that back wall, but we only have about 30 inches in between these studs here. And by the time they add the drywall and then they add the tile, it's just not gonna be enough space. So I'm meeting the contractor over here to discuss this tomorrow. I was talking about potentially moving this wall here over, but one thing he said is what might be a little bit easier is for them to reframe this door and just move this door over. But we have like some electrical wiring running here, electrical box. So we're gonna look at everything tomorrow, make a final decision, and then roll on that. And this baby here is gonna be the second master. So this is gonna be kind of like an in-law suite maybe, but it's not, it doesn't have like a separate access. But this is gonna be really, really nice. We're gonna have a freestanding bathtub in here. Originally, there was, if you see where this electrical is hanging, that is because they just removed the framing that was here. There was a closet that was framed here, but we got rid of that so we can just have a big bathroom here. And we're gonna do some very, very beautiful things in here. So the reason we did that is because we already have a closet over here, and it's a pretty big closet. I mean, it's not anything to write home about, but you could have a side for him and potentially a side for her as well. So I think this is sufficient for this room. And so I wanted to focus on creating a beautiful bathroom. So all of this hardwood flooring is going to be replaced. This is all just going to be straight. Oh, I'm sorry, not replaced, refinished. And then the areas where you don't see flooring down here, it's going to be all hardwood. It's going to be so beautiful. We pulled the carpet off the stairs. I think I mentioned I hate carpet on the stairs. And so we're just going to come back with some traditional risers that we're going to stain to be just like the hardwood. So you can see my makeshift work area here. I like to be over here when the contractors are working, especially on a project this size. It's just so many variables, and the cost can just shoot up on you drastically if you don't watch out. So I like to be over here pretty frequently. So that's my little setup. And then we just removed all the tile here. We're gonna come back, install the vanity. This bathroom is gonna have tile. All the bathrooms are gonna have tile. And then we will, we're just gonna come back with tile in all the bathrooms. I guess my light in here isn't working. But this is gonna basically just be replacing with tile and coming back. This room, we actually took out the carpet. That's all we've really done here. And basically we're just gonna bring back carpet, paint in here. And that's gonna be the extent. Also, we'll come back and add some type of ceiling fan and update the lighting. But for the most part, in the bedrooms upstairs. It's not gonna be too much else outside of that. I'm thinking in this transitional area, I'm gonna come with like a LVP up here, because I definitely don't want to go carpet like what they had, but we'll see. I might do hardwood as well. Just kind of see. It's one of those things based on expenses. This hardwood is extremely expensive. Same thing here. We just took out the carpet. Not much else. We did the same thing in the closet in here. And we'll just do some minor updates in here, not too much. This isn't one of the focal bedrooms, so you don't want to spend too much money in here. Your bulk of your budget, anytime you're doing flips, is bathroom, kitchen, and master. So that's where the bulk of the budget is. We've taken out all this carpet that was in the hallway. Same thing in the Jack and Jill bedrooms we have here. See all the carpets been removed. And then coming in here, I don't know if you remember, they had some big like cabinet structure here. We removed that. And I think we're gonna add like a little powder bench here with a mirror for girls to be able to sit down and do their makeup, or not necessarily their makeup, because this is probably gonna be like a room for a younger lady or a young man, but just for them to be able to sit down, it'll be something a little bit different. This is just a closet space. We'll come back here with carpet. This is the closet for this bedroom. And then we removed the vanity. They had a humongous vanity. I hated the vanity, the way that it looked. We're gonna buy something a lot smaller, not so bulky, probably like a 60-inch vanity to go in here, double sink. In here, we have removed all the tile that was in here. We're gonna come back with a tub and a tiled shower. And that's gonna be pretty much the extent of what we're gonna do in here. Nothing too crazy. Another toilet in here. And on this side, we will add our shelving here. So this will give them somewhere to put towels and to put anything that they need to put outside of the vanity. And then this is just another closet for this bedroom. As you can see in here, same thing. We just really pulled up the carpet, come back with more carpet, new ceiling fan, and some fresh paint. And that's gonna be the extent of the repairs in most of the bedrooms. So that's where we are with the updates. So yeah, like I said, the main thing about this home, it took a very long time to get estimates done. I would say some of the lessons learned that I learned from this one, like I said, you definitely want to be mindful of your potential holding costs when you're buying close to the holidays. Family trumps any type of business. So, you know, and that's not even just for them, for myself as well. You know, I wanted to do things for the holidays and travel and everything like that. It's just hard to get a lot of work done during the holidays, so that affected my timeline a bit. And then with this project being so big, you know, every contractor isn't for every job, and you got to know that. And that's one thing I learned even with this one. I had a contractor that initially I thought I was going to be able to do a lot of this work with. I knew he wouldn't be able to do everything, but I thought he could do a lot of the work. But it just really overwhelmed him. He's not used to doing something of this magnitude, and so I had to realize that. So I took the time. I had to reach out to some more contractors, reach out to some of my contacts to get some guys, and I ended up settling on the guy that I'm using for another project, which he is someone that can handle a project of this capacity and, you know, just kind of break it down, because there are some intricate things that come along with this. And then even in reviewing estimates, that's going to take a lot more time. Even from my standpoint, it took me weeks to review one estimate. So that's one of the things to keep in mind when you're trying to level up. We're definitely leveling up. We're doing bigger projects, and that is some lessons learned. But like I always tell you, I want to continue to spread this information, so I need you guys' help. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. We are finally rolling on this one. Peace.